Want me to share my screen? So I'm continuing with irregular nouns in Spanish. This is number 4. I finished with superventa. I'm just having this up here so you can see where we finished. And I'm going to start with terminal. Okay, I think this should be the last one. It should be the last set of cards. But if it's not, it's not. So we're talking about irregular nouns. If you go to excerpts of irregular nouns, I give you all the different types of irregularities of nouns in Spanish, right? And those are just excerpts. Now, what I've been doing with irregular nouns in Spanish 1, irregular nouns in Spanish 2, irregular nouns in Spanish 3, and now irregular nouns in Spanish 4, I've been showing you the actual cards. So let's continue. Isn't that interesting? Tiburon. There is not a, it's not masculine and feminine. It's only masculine. Where, I forgot how you say it, but where dolphin is only feminine. You have it in your cards. Oh, we're back to that ma. There's a lot of words. So when I find them, and it's el toro, which would be like the bull, and la vaca would be a cow. I can remember one time I was in Colombia. I forgot where I was. I think outside of Bogota, but I'm not sure. And I was very young. I was like I was a teenager. And I remember it was the first time I ever saw like an animal outside the zoo. I'm not talking about dogs and cats, but I'm talking about a large animal. And I was on the bus, and I didn't speak any Spanish. The truth is, I didn't speak Spanish. Right? And I was on the bus, and at that time I was much louder than I am now. And I remember seeing the cows, and I was so excited. I mean, to see cows just walking around, and you've come from the urban area of one of the largest and poorest cities in the United States. You know, it was amazing. And I remember I said, "Pasos, pasos," and the whole bus broke out laughing. And then somebody said to me, "Carala, la palabra no es pasos, es vaca." I said, vaca, pasos, es igual. No, no es igual. And I started laughing myself. I think it was with trompeta that I began to realize that en policía, to see that sometimes the L and the la are not just articles, they also make a difference. You know, el trompeta is the man who plays the trumpet, and la trompeta is the thing that he plays, the trumpet. And I used to say, wow, that's so cool. I said, do people who speak Spanish know that? The person looked at me and said, da, da, yeah. You know read and read, right? And I thought, yeah. How do you know that? I don't know. I speak English. Well, how do they know that? They speak Spanish. This is before I started my research. But once I got caught up and caught on to this, ooh, I was hooked. I started reading the history of the language, one time I actually read the dictionary. Please excuse me if you hear a siren, because once again, this is during a pandemic and I'm in my home doing this. This is a one woman operation. As far as, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can hear it now. Yes, you hear it? Very loud, very, very loud. You know what? I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay, good, good. I don't have to stop sharing. very loud. During the pandemic, you hear it a lot. You hear it a lot. Hopefully, well, hopefully. Okay, so as I said, I do research. I love researching the English language. That's my favorite. Not because I speak, because I think it's so interesting. I'm not saying the others aren't interesting, but it's super interesting because I love how English changed over time from being a Celtic. Well, when it was the British, it was a Celtic language. Then it was changed over to different Germanic languages. Then it changed over to again when you have Latin because of the church, and then you change it again, and it's French, but not Paris French, but Norman French. Okay, let's continue because otherwise that's why I don't talk. Because otherwise I'll give you stories and stories and stories. Okay, let's continue. I think this should be our last one yet because I'm in the use now, right? Uñas. Now, when you say varón and hembra, and you say male and female, you're normally talking about animals. Although I've heard it with children, it's un varón, and they're talking about it's the baby, a girl or a boy, or una hembra. But I was always taught that normally speaking, you normally used it, with animals. And look at that victim, victima. You notice that they're both females. I wonder if that's sexism in the language. If you're a victim, even if you're a male victim, you say la víctima. You don't say el víctima. El vocal. Interesting. El vocal is a member of the board, but la vocal is a vowel. I love that. That does remind me of him, home of grass. Okay. La yema. And la yema can either be an egg yolk or a fingerprint. And yerno y la nuera. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop here. And then the last set of cards, I'm going to do as irregular nouns in Spanish 5, because they're a little bit different. So I'm going to stop here. So this is Corella Fickler McLean. Welcome, WYLCONE.com. Also repeat, REPEET. Okay. If this has been of any help, I would appreciate if you could subscribe. Okay, you know how to subscribe. I'm going to stop sharing. And we're going to have one more set of cards, and that's going to be irregular nouns in Spanish 5. But they're going to be a little bit different. We'll talk about it when we get there. Okay. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye.